for those who are not here so that we can also, watch what happened for today's meeting. Anyway, going back to the course overview. So this course covers operational amplifier signal. Wait, am I sharing my screen? Not yet. So sorry for that. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Nakikita
Yes,
ko.
Ano ba?
sir.
Yes,
Parang
sir.
wala yung yellow borderline. Anyway, so going back to the course overview, so this course covers operational amplifiers, signal converters, power switching device, and construction and operation of sensors and transducers for converting physical parameters into electrical signal and vice versa. So those are the basics that we are going to talk about. So op amps, signal converters from DC to AC, AC to DC, and so on and so forth. So the course focuses on application of these devices in developing signal conversion circuits that allows measurement, processing, and control of physical parameters by digital processing systems such as finite state machine or a digital computer. So the one that we're going to use is of course the digital computer or a simulator from our computer. Since we are not in school, we don't have the proper machine to do that one in real world or in real life experience. So for the CLO or the course learning outcomes, so we will just discuss the basic concepts of differential and operational amplifiers, discuss the difference between linear and non-linear applications of op-amp, and learn how to simulate a circuit with the use of LSPICE, and lastly, design a circuit with the use of various sensors and the basic control devices. Okay, so those are things that you guys are going to learn after finishing this course. Okay. So for the ebook, so there is no available ebook yet. Well, actually, there's a lot, but I haven't find a super related ebook for this course yet. So once I were able to find one, then I'll update this one later or soon. Okay, and yeah, and then the rest are the same. So we have here the shortcut for the syllabus, the shortcut for the modules, or you can also click this links right here. So it will lead you to the same link. Okay. So next one is the syllabus. So I will not explain everything anymore, but the new thing in here is of course the length. Okay, the length of our time that we're going to spend on the subject. So before this one is a half term. I mean half. I call this one. It's not half term. It's like before we have first half and second half, right? And this one became full term na. Okay? So yeah, tama pala yung term ko kanina. It's half term before. And right now, it's now full term. Okay? So we now have 13 weeks starting from January 6 up to April 13. Okay? And then here are the course content of this course. So we have the op-amps. So we're going to spend 2 weeks for that one. But we have already spent the first week since yun yung nagamit na. That's the one that we've used for the enrollment since we've had the extended enrollment. But anyway, so we now only have 1 week for these op-amps, okay, and then for those topics. And then we have another 2 weeks, of course, for this AC-DC and then DC to AC. And then another 3 weeks for these linear applications of op-amps, and then another 3 weeks for other types of sensors. And then we have 2 weeks for the basic measurement theory. Okay. So I'm still hoping that we can add more topics, or we can add more concepts when it comes to signals or sensors. Okay. So kasi what I did before is I just added them right here. I just called it other types of sensors, but hopefully we can add more, okay, aside from what we have already here. Okay, so if we still have like maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, then I'll give you guys an additional laboratories, maybe like a more advanced laboratories. Okay, so we'll see, okay, if we'll be able to finish one real quick. So again, we don't have available ebook yet, so I'll update this one soon. And then here are the basis of evaluation. So of course, active participation, wherein you have to finish discussion, quizzes, assignments, and then examinations. But just do take note that I will not give quizzes and assignments on this course. So we're going to have pure laboratories only. Okay, so lecture, laboratories. Then of course, you're going to have an examination, so midterms and finals. Okay, and then successful completion of all requirements of the course, of course. And the standard grading system of the university shall be used, wherein this is the grading system of UC. So just do take note again that in UC, the passing score is 60%, wherein it's equal to a grade of 75. So if you just want to pass this, this course or the subject, then at least aim 60% in everything. Okay. Or at least 65 or 70, so you can have like extra points. So do not just always aim for the passing score, but at least have, uh, some extra points just in case that you have some lackings in some activities. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this syllabus. So are we clear so far regarding with this one? Any question or clarification?
No questions, sir.
All right, so if there is no question, then let's go over now to the module. All right, so first of all, to those who haven't submitted your 1-minute video yet, the due date of this one is until today only. So as of now, there were 23 who submitted their 1-minute video. So I think we were around 40. Yeah, 40 or 45 students were enrolled in the subject. So it's like only half of you submitted the 1-minute video. So for those who haven't submitted the 1-minute video yet, please submit them until today only so that I can also learn about you guys. Okay. All right, so let's move now to the week one and two. So to the overview of the week one first. So these are the PLOs that you're going to learn. And here are the list of topics. So I will not read them one by one anymore. So I'll just check them out later on. And then we have 4 lecture presentation. So the 2 are just, the guides or some hotkey commands for the LD Spice. And then here is the first module, okay, which is the module 1 op amps. And then we have an additional module, which is the differential amplifier. Okay. So this one is actually also in here, but this one is just more, concept or explanation regarding differential amplifier. One more thing is under video materials, there is already a pre-made video. So what I did under watch videos, so what I did is I compiled my class before, the Zoom meeting, our Zoom meeting in my previous class before last week, so that we will be able to save at least 1 hour and 30 minutes every meeting. Because I believe that whatever I have explained before is still the same, and that's how I have explained things before is still the same on how we'll explain things right now. Okay, so yeah, this is an hour 23-minute video. So if I'm not mistaken, this one is 3 Zoom meetings talking about module 1 and then the differential amplifier. So just watch this one in order for you to learn the complete module 1. Okay, so 19, this one is just 19 slides. And then this one is 9 slides or 9 or 10 only, if I'm not mistaken. So are you guys okay with that? So that we can save time instead of us, discussing this one for an hour and 23 minutes, or let's say an hour and 30 minutes. So you guys will just watch this one, and then if ever that you guys have a question regarding, for example, sir, at exactly 23 minutes, 23 minutes and 14 seconds, how did this happen? How did you come up with this one? Like, if I wasn't able to explain this part clearly, then just let me know. Okay. So the only one who's going to have a problem with this video is Mr. Segun. Okay, since this is the only one who cannot understand Tagalog. Am I right, Mr. Segun? Or do you understand Tagalog already?
No, 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 not yet.
Because in this video, okay, so sorry for that, because in this video I do speak Taglish or Tagalog and then English, and then Tagalog. Yeah. So I uh, do some alternating languages. Okay. So if ever that you wasn't able to understand, some parts, just let me know. Okay, just message me on my Facebook or on my canvas again.
Okay, sir.
All right. So moving on to the one more thing. So just in case just in case that this one is not enough, like you need more information. So I've included some external YouTube links wherein you can also check them out, of course. But of course, they are just optional, just in case that you wasn't able to understand that specific topic. Okay, and then later on, I'll put here the recorded Zoom meeting. Okay, for those who are not here today. Okay, next is the assessment or quiz assignment. So just skip this one since I'm pretty sure that you guys already know how to use all these spice. Okay, you've been using this one for a year already since LX Regates and then Electron. So no need for you to go over with just getting started with LT Spice anymore. All right, so we have here now the assessment wherein this one is laboratory. Let me just close this one. Okay, so supposedly this one is lab number 1 only. Supposedly I'll just call this one lab 1, but I didn't change its name anymore so that it will sync to the video or to the pre-made video that we have in here. Okay, so I don't know why I call that one lab number 1 to 3, maybe because we have 3 separate schematic in this instruction, in this 2-page instruction. So for the number 1, so of course you're going to make an inverting amp wherein all the information or all the configuration is already in here. And in number 2, from inverting, you're going to create a non-inverting amplifier with the same configuration, but right now it's now a non-inverting amplifier. Okay, so this is a separate schematic diagram. Okay, wherein also a separate measurement for V in, V out, and then its sine waveform of this schematic. Okay, and then lastly, okay, so this is another topic wherein it will teach you, okay, on how to import a new component. So in LT Spice, there are some components that are not in there, like for example the LM741. So like if you need to use LM741 in your LT Spice, so you can import that one actually. Okay, so all you need to do is find a video on YouTube. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to import, okay, a certain component on our LT Spice. Then once you're done importing that one, then you can now configure that one having a V1 of 15 volts, V2 of negative 15 volts, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you should come up with this schematic diagram with our LM741. So are we clear so far regarding with your lab number 1 to lab number 3? Okay. So just in case that you have questions, so again, just message me again, since all of the information are already in here. Anyway, so that's it for the first 3 lab. Moving on to the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So in here, you're going to create, a differential amplifier, which is the subtractor. Okay, and also a differential amplifier, but with different values of resistors. So this one having the same R1 is R1 is equal to R2 and R3 is equal to R4. So some values are the same. But in here, all of them are different. So 1K, 2K, 9K, and then 8K. So that's the only difference between number 4 and number 5. And then for the number 6 and 7, so they are both summing amplifier. But again, in here we have different values of resistors. But in here we have equal value of your resistors. So R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3, which is 100K ohms. So those are the differences. So all in all, we only have 2 topics for this 4th to 7th laboratory. So again, just never mind the meanings of this laboratory. So I don't know why I call that 1, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th before. But let's just stick with this one, okay, since that is the one that we have on your pre-made video. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the first 2 weeks. Okay, so from lab 1 to lab number 7, and then of course 1 case study. So you guys are already familiar with this one. So you will have the facts, you'll be given some facts, and then all to do is answer this question, and then just share your own opinion on why do we use negative feedback in amplifiers. So you can search, okay, and then try to understand one, and then try to explain it on your own words, or in your own way of explaining things, not just simply copying the answer, of course, in Google and then pasting that one here. So what I'm doing is, if I was able to find a super exact answer wherein I think this one came from one book or one article only, and then all you do all you did is copy and paste it one. So I'm what I'm doing is I'm already dividing the score into 2. So instead of having a score of 20, I'll just give you 10, okay, or sometimes 8, okay, if your answer is incorrect. But if it's correct, then I'll just give you half, since that one didn't came from you. So I want your own ways of explanation, not just by simply copying and then pasting that one in there. So are we clear so far with the case study number 1? Okay, so all in all, you guys have like 1 and 2 and 3 activities, or let's just say 8 activities in total, from first lab to 7th lab, and then 1 case study. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now. And then I will update you guys if we are going to meet this January 21. So yeah, we'll see. If most of you are already done, then maybe we can go with the module 2 and then have the 8th and 9th laboratory open. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all for today. So if ever you have a question, so ask them now, since our next meeting will be, a week from now. That will be next week, Friday. None? All right, then. So if you guys don't have a question anymore, then yes, that's already it. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. So a blessed Friday to all of you. So goodbye, and you guys may now go.
Goodbye,
Bye, sir.
sir.
Goodbye.
Hi, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you po.
Thank you too. Yes, Mr. Donato? What about you, Mr. Fabian? Do you have a question?